Yeah, and that thing goes on, and then we're going to suck the milk right out of there.
Yeah.
There she goes. So chocolate milk doesn't come from chocolate cows.
No, unfortunately not.
I was told that as a kid. I grew up in the city.
Alright, so that's what's up. Now, there's going to be a really annoying sound.
It's gonna be okay. Let's see how it goes. Okay, here we go.
Let's just know that power's going to that outlet.
Power, yeah. Okay, all right. Look at this, and here we go out into the dark. It's not even sunrise, and we're.
Nice thing about picking up in the summer is it's nice out.
Yeah.
Got some blood.
She's got that iodine there, and.
Time it.
Going out. There goes that milk. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's a friend. There we go. Hi, buddy. He's just getting up in the morning. There he is. He's got a tag on his ear. Those are the brown cows. And there are the black cows. Look at those guys. Alright, there they are. Okay, we're back here at the cheese factory. And there we go. And we've got our truck full of milk. And we're going to pump it into there, huh? We're going to pump it into some...
Yep. It's going to actually get there's a pipe in there that gets hooked up.
I get it.
And you get pumps in that way.
Got it. Okay. Okay, it's just about 7 o'clock and the cheesemakers are look at that. They just showed up. They're saying hello to the cheese. This is I'm with the marketing department.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and we're going to be helping market your cheese that we're going to be making today.
All right, awesome.
Yeah. It's a little early for me.
Yeah.
You know, I like to sleep until about noon.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Okay, now what's happening here? Are you getting dressed up for something, right? Putting the boots?
I have to clean that truck out, and I get water all over me, so that's why I wear these pants.
I see. And we're going to test the milk. Is that going to happen? We test the milk and
we do microbial testing on it.
microbial testing.
Yeah.
And antibiotics.
And that's what you guys do?
Yeah.
Are you guys going to help make the cheese as well?
Yep.
Good. So we're going to be partners today.
All right. Yeah. No, we're good.
Well, I'm on the low end of the totem pole, so if you just tell me what you need to do, and I'm happy to. This is where the magic happens.
We do a lot of things too.
What is this?
This is a smaller version of that.
I see.
Or this is actually, that one's a smaller version of that.
I see. So you're getting ready to put the milk in there, right?
Yeah, we're gonna sanitize everything.
Oh, you gotta sanitize it. Okay.
We sanitized it yesterday, but we always do it again.
You do a double sanitation thing. Now, is that just water?
No, this is a sanitizer.
Okay.
Water and iodine, basically.
Water and iodine. So what we're at here is that this is really like super clean. They clean everything twice, and everything is like, this is the iodine tank, and that kills everything. See, so that's just super safe. They don't want to kill anybody when they're making cheese. Stainless steel tanks. Double safe. So Sarah, you had a thought earlier about whether it was better to be a man cow or a woman cow.
I think it's better to be a woman cow.
Yeah, and why is that? Because I think everybody would be interested in that.
Because if you're not stud material, you're basically going to be veal. And your stomach's going to get grabbed.
Yeah, but if you're a woman cow, then you're pregnant all the time.
That's true. They're treated really well.
But they're feeding really well.
Yeah, you're pampered basically.
Right. Now I'd be okay because I'm a stud.
Until someone decides you shouldn't be.
Until someone I see that. So okay. All right. Well, there goes that idea. So would this be kind of like the size of an artisan cheese shop would have this kind of tank? And
Yeah. I mean, they could be a little bigger, a little smaller. We have our little vat over there. So
There we go.
Might even have something like that. And you can only make about 25 pounds of cheese in that vat.
I see. All right, here comes the milk. This came from the truck. It's being pumped in there. It's kind of exciting. Don't we have to test it for milk fat and stuff?
We don't test components. We just do bacterial testing.
Oh, okay.
For the most part, this is pretty good quality milk. Pretty consistent.
But we don't know how much butter fat, or we don't know how much protein or whatever.
No, we don't really have
The readout.
a big enough lab for that.
I see.
So I'm sure someone on campus.
But I mean, would batches of milk taste any different, or would it affect the cheese in the end?
Yeah, it all tastes a little different, which is kind of the beauty of artisan cheese versus
I see.
cheese made with homogenized milk.
I get it. Okay.
It's always a little different. Seasonally, the cow's diet changes.
Right. And what if they're in a bad mood?
Probably not going to get too much milk then.
Did you see the movie August Osage County?
No.
Had one. The kid they were eating meat, and she doesn't eat meat because they consume. It's got fear because when they slaughter it. So what are we doing here?
I'm setting the temperature for pasteurization, so it kills all the bacteria.
What's our temperature going to be?
150.
So that's not boiling.
No, it's not.
And
We don't want to get it to boiling because we'd scorch the milk.
We're scorching but we want to kill the bacteria, right?
Right.
And that's what's called. Did Louis Pasteur figure this out?
Yes, you did.
Okay, the lid's on, and now we're heating it up, right?
Yep.
All right, it's 45 degrees. How long will it take to heat this thing up?
To get to pasteurization temperature, it takes about an hour.
About an hour. So this is when we go out and smoke cigarettes and take our break and stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Okay, why does Swiss cheese have holes?
So traditional Swiss cheese has holes because the wheels are about 240 pounds. They're big. They can support the bacteria that produce carbon dioxide that make holes in the cheese. So it's like gas bubbles in the cheese.
I see.
Yeah, and also those bacteria are sensitive to salt, so you use less salt in that cheese, and it helps form, they're called eyes, or the holes. Our Swiss cheese doesn't have holes because we do little wheels and we have higher salt.
I see. Oh, that's a good one. So if we can make wine here physically, right? I mean,
Yes, the winery's actually.
the winery's right there. Okay. What if we wanted to mix wine with cheese? Could we do that?
Well, we probably couldn't mix it with cheese because the alcohol would kill all of our good bacteria.
Okay.
But a lot of in industry, there's cheeses that you make the cheese and then you wash the cheese with the wine.
And that gives a flavor
And that gives it flavor, and you do that for a few months, every couple days, and it absorbs a lot of the flavor and color.
Could we do the same with beer?
I'm sure you could. I see no reason why not. I know one of the workers here wanted to try doing a sake washed cheese, and so I think it'd be cool to do Pinot Noir because it's so big in Oregon right now.
Huh. And then could we call that, could we brand it? Could we make it its own thing?
Well, theoretically, I mean, if we made the wine or if we, you know, were
We
to-
made the Pinot and we wrapped the Pinot with the cheese.
Hell yeah. Heck yeah.
And oh no, hell yeah, you can do it. These are marketing guys. Yeah, Pinot. Yeah, Pinot Chizo.
Pinot Chizo. I like it.
That's interesting. See, that's. So I wanted to go back and that other conversation. So is it bacteria or mold, or the one for the? In other words, could we invent? Well, it would be the.
Because you're asking about the blue cheese.
Yeah, the blue
and
cheese.
inventing a new mold.
Yeah, we want to invent a new mold.
I mean, I don't know if I could, but I'm sure someone on campus could.
Okay.
So.
Well, we'll check on that.
Yeah.
And then what about the? I think we should. You know, we were growing seaweed, right?
Yeah, but you just told me about that, and I think it would be great to do a seaweed cheese. And
No,
maybe-
no, that's totally unique.
I think so. I mean, maybe somewhere someone's done
You know,
it,
the
but I
guy that we
haven't
hired
heard
at the Food Innovation Center, he's had seaweed ice cream.
Oh.
That'd be good
Because
too.
I mean, seaweed's kind of, it's savory. It
Yeah,
has
and
that umami quality to it, and like cheese is like that too. So I think it could work.
We could
out.
have like bands of
You can do because they do grape leaves wrapped or cheese, so you can do seaweed wrapped cheese maybe. Or
Wash it in rice wine or sake, or
Wow.
yeah.
you get really.
So why are all the creative people in manufacturing and the marketing people are all stupid?
I don't think I'm that creative. We just had a moment.
You were talking about seaweed, and we're like, let's stick it in some cheese.
All right.
You know? That's what we do.
Well, we're foodies, I guess, so this is what we sit around and talk about all day.
What we want to eat.
That's a great idea. All right, what are we doing here, girls?
We're just gathering our pipettes and
Okay.
dilution bottles.
And we're going to do what to the cheese or the milk, right? We're going to test the milk.
Yeah, we're gonna
See
plate
what's
it.
living in it.
But I mean, what if the tests come out bad?
So these plates are just kind of indicators, like.
It's just data.
Yeah, and I mean, there's gonna be some bacteria in the milk. Like,
I see.
that's okay. There's an acceptable range.
I see. Okay. Got it.
If it's really dirty milk, it won't make very good cheese, though. It won't taste very good. We might-
So it's
Plating.
so you're washing something. What are we washing?
Our draining table. We like to wash this a few times a week.
Is this where we could cheddar it? Is it when you say cheddar?
No, this is for like drying off our dishes and
Okay.
stuff.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Literally a draining table.
A little draining table. Okay. All right. All right. These are brining tanks.
This is our cheese in the brine. We put salt on the exposed surfaces.
Now, is that natural cheese, the rind itself?
So yeah, this doesn't have a rind on it yet.
Oh no, it's just cheese. Okay.
Yeah, at this point, so pulling out brand.
What kind of cheese is this one?
This is Swiss.
Swiss cheese.
Yep.
No holes,
Nope, no holes.
but it tastes like Swiss.
Yep. It's got that nutty, sweet flavor to it.
Now, do all Swiss cheeses have to be brined?
Yeah, you do. You have to brine. You have to.
Now, does that help with the taste or the?
Yeah, I mean, so our Swiss has more salt in it than like traditional Swiss does, which is part of the reason we don't have holes in our cheese, but it contributes to flavor and dries it out a little bit.
And this is the graph of that's the temperature, right?
Yeah, this is our documentation for our package.
Yeah. See, we're 146 degrees.
Right.
And what do we have to go do? What's the temperature?
145 to 30 minutes.
Oh, 30 minutes. Okay, we're right there now. Okay. 30.
Here are the cultures which basically coagulate and develop the flavor in the cheese.
Okay.
And every time we make cheese, we have to calculate how much to add of them each.
Because each one batch is different?
Right.
Yeah,
'cause-
based on the pounds of milk we have.
Oh, okay, just the ratios or
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that.
Yep.
But this is what gives the cheese its life. I mean, in
Very
other
much.
words,
And it's just
this is it?
bacteria.
I mean, this, are we making what out of this?
we are making original Beaver Classic.
We're making,
today.
and it's got some of this, and some of this.
Yeah,
Yep.
so all the bacteria contribute different components.
And these are all
to the cheese.
bacteria?
Yep.
Is the bacteria alive?
It's freeze dried right now, so once we add it to the milk, it activates it. So it kind of
It's like a yeast.
Yeah, just like yeast.
Yeah. And this is the Beaver Classic, right?
Yeah, this is
This is
Beaver
the one where we
Classic.
wash the rind,
Yeah.
and this is the only cheese where we wash the rind.
Yeah.
So this would be our most labor-intensive cheese.
We washed it for about 8 weeks, so.
8
yeah.
weeks. Now you guys are washing the rinds, right? There you go.
Yep.
How many times do you wash it? Every
3 times a week for 2 months.
3 times a week for 2 months. Wow.
Labor intensive.
Yeah, no kidding. So what are you doing here?
So right now I'm measuring out the cultures for the ferment.
So, and that's the proportions to what the cheese recipe is, right?
Exactly, yeah. So we calculate how much we're gonna need and then measure out 3 different cultures.
And will typically cheese have 3 different cultures, or may it have more than that, or?
Yeah, it really depends on